What's up, guys? We're gonna roll beats. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make an alien type beat. If you guys haven't subbed already, we'll turn post this on as you do so, because it does have a lot. So let's hop right into it. So BPM 170 for me. I just want to do something a little bit faster. And we just go ahead and get started. I'm not gonna waste no time. So we're grabbing a scale. I'm thinking a minor. Let's just roll with a D minor. Just because I want this to be like kind of a, I don't want to say nostalgic, but kind of like a sad vibe. So let's go ahead and start on our first sound, which is Legacy Cell. All right, so I'm gonna be using this first preset here, vaporization pad. And with this, I just wanna kind of do some ambient. So I'm gonna use the first chord. Right, and then what we could do is you could make it a seventh, but what I like to do with stuff like this is actually use this little, I guess, half step, okay? And we could pull that down. And it'll create like a space vibe. And of course the sound selection will matter too. So let's copy this over. And we can just use two chords for this because this doesn't need to be super complicated. I'm gonna pull this down and then we can kind of mess with these notes, see what we like. Okay, I think I'm gonna run with that because it's a pad. Like you can't really tell like specifically like what it's doing, but I like the vibe. So what I'm gonna do is probably I want to layer this. Actually, is this a pad? Okay, it's ARP. All right. Okay, they don't sound too bad, so I'm gonna keep this. All right. So those are our two pads. I might adjust it a little bit or add some notes, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and use our next instrument. All right, next instrument we got Dex, and I just picked this sound. It's like a sweep. All right, so I'm gonna really need to find a decent place to put this. But I think what we could do is we just pick a chord. I don't know why it keeps doing this. So I'm gonna just try to listen for a place I want to put it. So maybe something right here. Just go up an octave. I'm gonna make this a little bit larger so y'all can see. You just make a chord and see what that sounds like. I kind of want that to come in a little bit faster. Okay. So I think that's all right. I'm not sure if I really like that yet, but I'm gonna pull this down and we could just probably just do something like this. I'm gonna try putting it back a little bit more. Nah, that's too much. I'm gonna just roll with this and let's just move on to our next instrument. Now for our next sound, we have M1, and yeah, I just picked this sound. I want something that sound very spacey, alien-like. So I picked that one. So with this one, I'm gonna actually start putting some melodies in because it's kind of, it's kind of bland, right? Just chords. So I'm gonna start trying to just mess around, have some fun, put some stuff. Dude, why? All right. Let's see, we could, here, let me go back and see what notes we're messing with. Okay. We definitely. So let's do a flam up to that note. Then I'm gonna take this combo and pull it over, and let me see. Okay, maybe right here, but we can pull it down an octave, make this larger so I can see the notes I'm using, and then we can copy this because I hate doing too much on this side of the loop, or yeah, the loop. So I'm gonna just kind of copy this over. All right, if you're wondering how I'm just placing these notes, well, one of these little half steps here most of the time they will create a, I guess, sad vibe. So that's why I'm trying to stick close to some of these notes, right? And then a lot of these notes are notes that we already used here. Okay, A, right, the C, right? That's why I look at this early. And a lot of y'all that's been watching my channel for a minute, y'all already know this. You know, you already know that. So okay, so I think I want to use that A a lot. So I'm gonna come over here, and then let me see. Yeah, maybe right here. Let's do a thirds, kind of give it a little bit of bounce, like. Okay, I'm liking that so far. All right, I think that's pretty decent for now. So let's go ahead and use our last one to kind of wrap the melody up. All right, so next up we have this lead from Spire. Okay, it's like an alien-ish sound. All right, so what I'm gonna do is copy this because I really like this ending, like this part right here. So I'm gonna kind of steal, well, I'm gonna actually steal this and put it on the next one, and then we can kind of make something new. And I'm gonna actually keep these here, and we could just move them over to, since, you know, I wanted it to be in harmony, right? I don't want to create a whole new entire melody. So probably make these a little bit longer. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like how smoothly it went in. So that is the melody. So now we can go ahead and add our 808 and our kick real quick. All right, so now we can do our low end, which will include our 808 and our kick. And this should be pretty easy. This chord progression is pretty simple. So all we need to do is just really copy these bass notes. And I did invert these, so not every time will the lowest notes be the bass notes, but in this case it works. So let's pull these over, Shift D, pull these up, and now we can kind of mess around with these. I'm gonna pull this up though. Copy that over, and this doesn't need to be super complicated either, so. And I think we can roll with that and copy this. Well, actually just copy it like this. Control C, and then I like to double my kicks up because this note, when you put it one note lower, it gives it a lot more thump, as you can see. And this is without any mixing at all. So you can get that sound just by doing that simple little trick. So I'm gonna play it one time. And actually I want to add some more kicks and mess around with these. Hold up. Okay, I kind of like that a little bit better. I don't want it to hit every single time. So yeah, I think that's good for the low end, and now we can move on to like the actual drums and hi-hats and stuff. All right, so now we're gonna do the drums. I might speed up just slightly on super boring parts, What parts I think is just so easy. So like the clap, I already put these in. Super easy. Now, if anyone from FL headquarters is watching this, please give us the ability to turn this off. Okay, this is the most annoying thing in this program. Now I know you could turn off like this, right? Yes, I know that. All right. But the issue is when you add new drums or just randomly, it will just turn on, right? Like you'll go in here and sometimes it'll just be on like this. And it's so annoying that I have to keep doing this and that. Okay, can you please just, when we right click, literally just make a setting where we just completely turn it off. I don't want to see no bars on the right, none of that. All right, just need to say that. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna just right click and we can go ahead and get into these hi-hats real quick. So you know what, I'm gonna do it manually. All right, and then I might speed up this part a little bit, but I do want to do it manually. All right, so here are the hi-hats. All right, not anything too crazy, but I'll let you hear them. All right, pretty simple. So now all we really need to do is just add in some of these little sound effects that I loaded up. All right, so we can just some like alien-ish sounds. So okay, I think that's good for the entire beat. All right, obviously you could do more effects and stuff, but I'm gonna leave it bare bones as is. I'm gonna play everything all together, and here you go. All right, and that is how you make an alien type beat. That's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.